Hare Thank you everyone for coming. We have just got in time, and it's a very, very special occasion for our small temple. We're celebration is the right word. It's a mixed celebration, joy and a little bit of separation of His Holiness Gopal Maharaja's disappearance. He disappeared on May 4th, and ever since then, the devotees in Boise have been thinking as to how to do this. And so, what we are doing this evening is we will launch or release a book that many of the devotees in Boise who were in touch with Guru Maharaj, they're writing their sweet remembrances, and so that book will be offered to Guru Maharaj. And then we have a very, very special guest here to my left, which is His Grace Dashavatara Prabhu. And his qualifications are very unique. We have, Bhagavad Prabhu, who is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada from Australia. 74, right? 1974? Yeah. In Melbourne or Adelaide? Melbourne, yes. And ever since then he has been preaching all over the world. He has had many management positions, including one of my favorite temples in London, Soho, right off the Oxford Street, I think that's where it is. And so, Prabhu is going to speak a little bit this evening, hopefully, and then tomorrow also. So, coming back to Dashavatara Prabhu, he, like any average Indian student, he went to Indian college, got his degree, and he joined ISKCON. Maybe off in days 2005 or something like that. Those are dates that are important, but the date important is I'll come in a second. But in 2012, he, I think, one of the most fortunate people on the planet, that he got to serve our Guru Maharaj for 12 straight years. Now generally, and Prabhu, tell me if I'm wrong, even for Srila Prabhupada, his disciples served him. Someone served him for 6 months, 1 year, maybe 2 years. Harishwari Prabhu, I think, did for about 2 years. And rightly so, everyone gets very, very exhausted to serve the pure devotee. Dashavatara Prabhu has the qualification of the most that's what they call it. He served Guru Maharaj for 12 years, sweet 12 years. All the way his last breaths in Dehradun. And his relationship with Guru Maharaj was one of the Vatsalya parental type. And if you hear his pastimes, he will tell you that he would find Guru Maharaj, don't do this. And Maharaj said, and he can tell Guru Maharaj. So what I'm saying is, this is something very unique. I don't think there are too many other devotees who have served the Guru Maharaj for that long, with that sincerity and with that determination. And so I'm going to turn on the mic to him, but Charlie? Here. So I asked to 45 minutes. He's going to give us some sweet, intimate remembrances of Guru Maharaj, his unique qualities, his humor, his exchanges. And then after that, maybe if you would like to speak for a few minutes about Gopal Maharaj. And then we will go in sort of an alphabetical order. Almost everyone over here that I know had exchanges with Guru Maharaj. So each one of us will get anywhere between 4 to 5 to 6 minutes to speak. And before I hand the mic to him, and I think I'm really tired, is I'd like to present the book or launch the book and present it to Guru Maharaj. And then we have plenty of copies over there that you can look at it. So my request is, so that we sort of keep a tight program, is that when you speak, you don't have to read from the book, but remember the incidents that you wrote in the book, so then you have clarity and you have that, we don't go further. I've also asked Visitha Prabhu that as we speak, based on our remembrances, if he remembers something about Guru Maharaj that relates to that remembrance, then he will not interrupt, but he will enhance it by speaking in the middle, one or two sentences or one or two, episodes that he remembers. Okay? So should we do that?
Yes.
Okay. So let me first present the book.
The sound is not coming so clear.
Huh?
It will now. I think echo is there.
Yeah, this mic cancel.
Okay.
Just make sure that sound is there. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Shall I start from?
Yes, please.
Yeah. I think it's going down.
Going down? Yeah. This I think quad stand है क्या?
Let him go first. Now it's now it's okay. Now it's fine. Yes, now it's fine. No, not bow down.
So I think we are live, right? Yes. Okay. Just want to let you know.
Yeah. Yes.
You want to talk?
Yeah. Hare Krishna. No, Kartal. You have already done the kirtan. Because we have limited time.
No, I can expand, so.
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी इति नामिने प्रभुपादस्य साहित्यं य प्रकाश्य वितीर्य च प्रचारं कृतवान् साधु भगवत्पादाय ते नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Guru Maharaj ki jai. First I would like to thank Ananta Prabhu. He is kindly, very affectionate, lovingly he invited me and giving opportunity to glorify Guru Maharaj. So Actually, I gave few glorification session in India also. You must heard. How many of you heard that? In Hindi? Yeah. So, because what I am feeling from last few days, not last few months, when I am meditating Guru Maharaj and about Guru Maharaj memories, and it's like so much purification is going on inside. So my English is not that much good, but still I'll try to speak in English. So if what I was thinking, that by doing glorification of pure devotees, will get purified. So this is a purification for myself also, by speaking, glorifying Guru Maharaj, and by hearing glorification, that purify yourself also. So it's a good opportunity to purify ourselves. So Prabhuji mentioning that I served Guru Maharaj for more than 12 years. It's okay, but many devotees before me, many devotees serve Guru Maharaj nicely. But I was very much scared or fearful when the temple authorities told me that I should serve Guru Maharaj as a secretary, because I was very new. I just joined two years back, and we are totally new in bhakti. But then I discussed many devotees, senior devotees, Prabhu, I am going to serve Guru Maharaj, and I am little bit scared, because then Prabhu mentioned very beautiful example of he mentioned that while dealing with fire, with deities, and with your spiritual master, three things he mentioned, we have to be very careful. Dealing with fire, deities, and spiritual master. Like dealing with fire, everybody knows we have to be very careful. We should not go very near to fire, that burns out. And similarly in deities, if you are not very careful, then there is a possibility to do aprad, seva aprad, many aprad. So we have to be very careful. Similarly, in Guru Maharaj's case, in the serving spiritual master, serving Guru Maharaj, so that devotee, senior devotee, he mentioned that in Guru Maharaj's case also you have to be very careful while doing service. So he gave me an example of Deepak. I have given this example in almost all glorification, because it is very much required to understand. It helps me a lot in my whole service of Guru Maharaj. He mentioned that like a lamp, diya, in Hindi you can say diya, like a lamp, we can't, if you will go very close to lamp, there is possibility you will burn out. And if you will go little away, there is a possibility that you will enter in darkness. So there should be a distance. You have to maintain the distance. If you want to take the benefit of light of that lamp, you have to make the distance. Similarly, in Guru Maharaj's case, it means in spiritual master, serving spiritual master, we have to be very careful. If we'll go very close to Guru Maharaj and then familiarity comes, and there is always possibility to do Vaishnava Aparadha, because in 10 offenses we everybody hears every day morning that we should not treat our spiritual master as an ordinary person. So this one teaching I learned very carefully, and then he said, if you If you means go away from your spiritual master, there is no communication, there is no interaction, then you'll be in darkness. So means you have to make a distance with your spiritual master. Go, take instruction, execute that. Go, take instruction, execute that. Make a distance. There should be some communication, not like so that Guru Maharaj can watch you and teach you, guide you. So like this instruction was very helpful for me. So that is why the Prabhuji said that he did service for 12 years. These instructions helped me a lot, because I tried to avoid familiarity, and I also tried to not go to darkness. We have to always be in Guru Maharaj's shelter, always ask for instructions and try to execute as much as we can. So this thing we can execute in our life also. What I understood, so we can also learn from this that we should not take Guru Maharaj's instruction lightly. Because many of you having experienced that why Maharaj is saying like that. But after few years, we get to know, no, this instruction was perfect for me. After few years, even like our parents, when they say, you have to do this, you have to do that, children always say, why mom is saying like that and dad is saying like that. But later on we just realize that this is very important, because they are the realized person, they have experience of life. Similarly, Guru Maharaj he is a pure devotee. He knows he knows our weakness, disciples' weakness, so he always teach accordingly. So this is very helpful. So I want to, because time is very limited, if I'll start speaking, at least 15-20 minutes required to just make a like smooth going on. So, but it's okay. I'll try to share few memories.
You can go.
Yes. So, and I also mentioned that without Guru Maharaj mercy, we can't do Guru Maharaj service also. Because why I am saying that? Because when I was introduced to Guru Maharaj service, so one of my counselors said, Maharaj, he is sincere, but he is little slow. So Guru Maharaj said, don't worry, I'll manage. So means Maharaj mean to say that don't worry, I'll give him intelligence to do service nicely. Like I have given example in other glorification also, Arjuna and Krishna. Till Krishna was there, Arjuna able to lift Gandev, his Dhanush. So after that he was difficult for him to. So he was remembering Krishna, how he was there and protecting me. Similarly, while we are serving Guru Maharaj is giving intelligence and strength for serving for whole day, 24/7 and 365 days. Because it's not easy. Definitely it is not easy. Before me, somebody, our temple authority sent somebody else that okay, now you have to do service Guru Maharaj, and in 2 days he left. He said, no, Prabhu, I can't. He didn't say no to Guru Maharaj, but he said to his counselor and temple authority, Prabhu, it is very difficult. So then somehow by Krishna's mercy, Prabhupada's mercy, I think Guru Maharaj's mercy, I got this opportunity. So this is the background. So basically I want to mention here, if you want to do service, because Krishna conscious means doing service. If you want to do devotional service, we have to get the blessings of spiritual master, Prabhupada, Guru Parampara. This is very, very essential. Without that blessings, we can't do any service. So this thing is very much required. And one more thing I was thinking, because I was in last glorification, I was thinking, Prabhu, I have many pastime, but I realized that whenever I speak that, like Nityam Bhagavatam Sevya, when it's the same words we are hearing again and again, but we realize that no, this time I learned something new. So, so I said, doesn't matter if the pastime is heard by everyone, still we have to speak that. Definitely I'll learn many things from that. So this is the thing. All of you know that how Guru Maharaj's schedule was, all day busy schedule. So means, and when we get up for Mangal Aarti, and while we are helping him to go to the Mangal Aarti, and we he said, first thing he said, I am tired, I am very much tired, I want to take rest. Yes, Maharaj, after Mangal Aarti you can have little rest. And this dialogue is going on morning to evening 11 o'clock. Morning, every time, and he's saying that I want to take rest, but he was not taking rest. He's continuing. So we are requesting, Maharaj, you are tired, you said in the morning you want to take rest, so please take rest. Then Maharaj, because he's head's mine and tail's be mine. Isn't it? Chet bhi meri, pad bhi meri. It's like this. So morning he said, I am tired, I want to take rest. Again his whole day is saying, then we like push. Maharaj, now you have to take rest. Doctors are also saying you have to take rest in the afternoon. Then he said, sleeping means forgetting Krishna. Morning he was saying different thing. When we are pushing him, then he said, sleeping means forgetting Krishna. Then as a disciple, then our mouth is shut. We can't say anything. If we say like that, sleeping means forgetting Krishna, then what we say? It's okay. So like this, many times he speak these things, and so much learning, so many learnings from that. So this is thing we have to. And one more example he gave in only this regarding rest. He said, we took many births. We took many births, we wasted many lifetimes. So at least one lifetime we should fully surrender to Srila Prabhupada's movement and to Krishna, and we'll go back to Godhead. So he give teachings in small things. He always try to give teaching, and if we just imbibe in our that teachings, qualities, it will help in to advance in Krishna consciousness. So you must have seen that video of doing Aarti in sleeping, while resting. So that video is very famous video, and those devotees, they have not generally. It's difficult. If we advance in spiritual life, then only we can understand the importance of spiritual master. Those normal devotees, even outsider non-devotees, when they saw this video, they totally amazed, surprised. How is possible? And this is not for one day. It happened 2 days. Because nowadays Maharaj is very weak, and so somebody should always in his room, while he's taking rest, or he's sitting on a sofa, somebody should be there, because he needs some help to get up. So always there should be someone. So this way, so one day Damodar Prabhu, Guru Maharaj servant, he was there in Delhi temple. That video is from Delhi temple itself. So he was there, and Maharaj was resting, so he kept all phone in the next room on silent. And Maharaj was resting, and he was just little far, and he's just looking that if Maharaj wants anything, if he calls, I'll go. And then he suddenly saw that Maharaj is doing this, Aarti, whole Panch Aarti, and first dhoop, and this, and then deep, flowers, everything, rumal, chamar, pankha, all. He was finding the chamar and this blanket, he's holding that blanket and doing like this. Then he said, oh, maybe, he said, because that time he doesn't have that camera, that phone, so he didn't record that. He said, let's see if next time Maharaj will do, will definitely will. So next day same thing happened, same time. It is the afternoon time, it's not night time. When nowadays doctors were saying you have to take rest in the afternoon, so we are pushing him for. So that time, because why this happened, what I am just thinking, because we are pushing Guru Maharaj not to go for Mangal Aarti. Because he was trying many times. Nowadays he lasts from, I think, maybe 6-7 months before he left. So what he was doing, he get up for Mangal Aarti and try to go for Mangal Aarti. Sometime he reach little late, 2 minutes, because he walking is slow. So he just reach at the altar 2 minutes late. So already they started dhoop. So if Delhi temple is there, he enters, doesn't matter. Delhi temple, because it's own temple, so own disciples, so it doesn't matter. He many times he go inside, and then the disciple, he hand over the things, and rest of the Aarti Maharaj can do. But sometime in Juhu or some other places, he don't disturb others. So in this situation like that, and sometime he get ready, dressed up, everything, not able to walk. So then he said, I am feeling weak, I am not able to go for doing Mangal Aarti. So he said, can you put on the TV? I want to see Mangal Aarti. So attached. So he is feeling this separation, missing that doing Mangal Aarti. So we were thinking that is why in dreams also he is doing that. In normal days also, when he is busy, somehow in traveling, we reach late in the night, 12, 1 o'clock. So he get up little late, maybe 5. Late means 5 o'clock. It's not late means 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Late means 5 o'clock. So when he get up to 5 o'clock, then he get ready. Then he gives punishment to himself, that I have not done Mangal Aarti, so he give punishment. How he give punishment to himself? He don't teach others like you have to do this, you have to do that. He teach by examples. Always he teach by examples, and he don't give punishment to others. He generally forgive and tells, don't do this again. But for himself, he don't say don't do this again. He give punishment. What punishment? He will, while doing his deity worship, he will say devotees, Prabhu, sing all Mangal Aarti, morning program, this, then Tulsi Aarti, Narsingh Aarti, Guru Ashtakam, and then Guru Puja, all, and then bring the Tulsi, he'll put the water, offer water in Tulsi plant. Then what he'll do? First Aarti means Darshan Aarti, 7:15. He'll do that. Then he'll go and do the this 8:30 Aarti. Then again he will go in the afternoon Rajbhog Aarti. This is the punishment he is giving to himself. Going for afternoon Aarti, and whoever doing Kirtan, he said, can you please sing Mangal Aarti for me? Afternoon 12:30. So whoever is there, he sings Mangal Aarti. So this much attachment he has. So I was thinking sometime, why Maharaj is doing these things. No doubt is like pure devotee, he's giving example. He want to teach us by giving examples, and he's a spiritual master, so he has to set up the example. But I just forget, I want to mention one thing, but so actually he want to set up an example, and so just skip that. Just one point came into my mind, so it's okay. So this is the thing. He is very attached to his morning program, because I have said this once. I was little late. I told you, I am little slow. So because Maharaj, I am assisting Guru Maharaj in DT worship, so I have to get ready. So Maharaj comes doing Aarti, comes, sit and do Gayatri. Till then we have to set up for DT worship or paraphernalia or everything we have to set up. Then Maharaj, first thing he asked, you were in Mangal Aarti? I said, Maharaj, I went there, I reached 15 minutes late, so then I just paid the obeisances and came back and just trying to set up the DT fan. No, very politely, gentle, softly, quite, no, you should attend full Mangal Aarti. Yes, Maharaj. Okay. So, similar way, he was, one day he was saying, not at that time, not DT or DT worship time, other time, means maybe after Bhagavatam class, he asked me, you were in morning, you have attended morning program? I said, Maharaj, yes Maharaj, I was there in Mangal Aarti. No, I am asking for morning program. So for us it's like a Mangal Aarti, means we have attended Mangal Aarti, means we have done a big task. Maharaj said, no, I am asking for Mangal Aarti, morning program. So I said, Maharaj, then he said, morning program means Mangal Aarti, chanting, then Guru Puja and then Bhagavatam class. This is the complete morning program. So for temple devotees also, these 4 things is as a morning program. For Grihasthas also, maybe in Grihasthas many responsibilities are there, so we can break the time. It's not Mangal Aarti for 20 minutes. We can make it for 10 minutes, because Guru Ashtakam we need 5 to 10 minutes. No need to stretch till 20 minutes. So we should at least sing. If not, we can sing and finish it. Then give more time for chanting, then assemble all together and sing Guru Puja. And because I told him in DT worship he sang all the prayers. Similarly, finish everything in 10 minutes, and then attend some book reading or hear some class. So Maharaj was saying, morning program means Mangal Aarti 20%, chanting means 40%, then Guru Puja means 10%, and Bhagavatam is 30%. So 100 is done. So this Maharaj, so I'm totally surprised. Means he's so. Then according to that, many times he told me because and mentioned I mentioned, because he is teaching me like this. He doing himself also. It's not he's just teaching me. Now how you have seen here also, maybe notice that after Mangal Aarti immediately he finishes Gayatri and as soon as possible wear the shoes and go for walk, and exactly before Guru Puja he comes. His kurta was totally wet. In India, here is good weather, India is hot weather, whole kurta was totally wet, and he immediately runs for Guru Puja. Immediately, the wet kurta, but he doesn't matter. He said, Maharaj will change. No, it doesn't matter. I don't have time. He said, I don't have time, and runs. And he said, don't tell anyone that I am coming, because what happened, Ajay Goran, what he said, do, because Maharaj is going, so he tell Maharaj aa rahe, Maharaj aa rahe. So if maybe Maharaj will sing, or maybe Maharaj will do the Aarti, Guru Puja Aarti. So no, don't say anyone, don't say, please don't say. So but he always says. so Maharaj generally sometime he goes, if generally means similarly if Aarti starts, generally, so he go and stand. If he reach on time, so he do Aarti, or sometime if voice is okay, he sings Guru Puja. So then again Bhagavatam class, he is teaching us, you have to every day you have to read Bhagavatam class, attend Bhagavatam class. Similarly, he for himself also, while DT worship, everybody have seen that he read Bhagavatam for 1 hour. So he is teaching by his example that we have to somehow if you want to advance in Krishna consciousness, we have to follow these morning program schedule. Maybe small, because everybody, those who are having jobs, they have to go for job early, leave by 8 o'clock. So they have to give more time for chanting. Half an hour for Bhagavatam class, or half an hour Bhagavatam, 10 minutes Guru Puja, 10 minutes Mangala. So they can manage little bit, they can reduce the time. But this is a morning program. We have to try to execute that. So this is a good example for all of us, and to attend, because we'll get, by doing this morning program, we'll get spiritually recharged for the whole day. Maybe you have realized that when our morning program was strong, the whole day we feels little energetic, and our consciousness was different, is different. So similarly, so this is the thing I want to mention, that so and one more thing I want to mention, that we have to understand, because if we want to advance, if we want to become more sincere and more serious in Krishna consciousness, so Maharaj gave me one more teaching. He said that human life is a benediction in itself, because in human life only we can we can go back to Godhead. So a human life is benediction in itself. Then Krishna Bhakti is more than that, and Vaishnava Seva is greatest. So Maharaj sometimes he mentioned these three things. So if we want to advance, one thing we discussed just morning program, then somehow practical seva is very much important and needed in our temple services, Vaishnava Seva, because while doing these things, he is doing himself, so he is teaching these things. So that I want to mention it, so it was written there, so I repeated again. One more thing, Guru Maharaj, you all knows that $1 million smile. Whenever he sees, still if he don't have the time, he gives that, you can say $1 million. I specifically say that smile was really that $1 million smile. And you have seen the photographs where Guru Maharaj is smiling, and that is sufficient for devotees. If he sees and they just smile, it's very soothing to our hearts. It's very, and then no words is required, that okay. And one more thing, how are you? Very politely say, how are you? That is more than sufficient. So this thing I want to mention. Everybody has realized and has seen that thing. How are you? And that thing. And same thing happens when some preachers try to bring the new devotees VIP persons, non-devotee, totally non-devotee, materialistic person, VIP, some politicians, this, when they bring them to temple, and if Maharaj is there, they bring them to see Maharaj, and after meeting, same realization. When they go out, they said, Prabhu, who is that person? It's very divine. Means they talk with their preacher. Who is that person? That your sannyasi is very divine. Because we are seeing regularly. Every day we are seeing Guru Maharaj. So earlier we was everyone realized that when we first saw deity's darshan, first day when we saw deity's darshan, and today we are having deity's, there is a lot of difference. So similarly, that the first darshan that non-devotee person is wow, your spiritual master is superb, divine, pure, very pure. So this is their experience, bro. Their experience, non-devotee people, they are experience these things. So I want to this mention here also. And one more thing, giving time to everyone and not giving time for himself. Everybody has realized that. Everybody knows these things, that Maharaj is giving time for everyone but not for himself. So similarly, in this point, I am just remembering one point, that before going some other place, mainly US or Russia, before that he do all the medical checkup. He goes to dentist, cardiologist, all his doctors he visit. So many appointment, because many things, blood test you have to do empty stomach, and blood test empty stomach. So morning he will go empty stomach. They say somebody should pack little bit, that some bread or something, after I'll take. He'll go without taking breakfast, then one doctor appointment, then second doctor appointment, then third doctor appointment, then lunch also, breakfast skipping, lunch skipping, then again he is coming in the evening, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And devotees are waiting outside Guru Maharaj waiting room to see, to have darshan. Then Ajay Gorang, sometime myself also, I said, Prabhu, because since morning Maharaj has not eaten anything, so you have to wait for 1 hour, let him take rest and have prasad. So Maharaj said, who is waiting outside? Maharaj, nobody is there. No, I have seen that. I have seen somebody. No, Maharaj, we told him to go and go to temple hall and just enjoy kirtan, and we'll call you. No. Call him. Maharaj, first you take breakfast, means lunch. What? No breakfast, no lunch, at least. Then he said, no, bring them, I'll meet, because they came, I know who they are, they came from long distance, they have to go back to their home also, this, that. He gives so many reasons, Prabhu, he gives so many reasons. Like I told you, heads also mine, tails also mine, so like that. Whenever you want to say something, he will say other thing and will try to convince you. So similarly, so he said, okay, Maharaj, theek hai. He said, he mentioned in Hindi, to Ajay Gorang, that तुम मुझको मेरी सेवा करने से रोको मत. Don't stop me doing my services. So Ajay Gorang was saying, he is not arguing, but inside he was saying, Maharaj, we are also doing our services. Our service is you should eat prasad on time. This is our service. Your service, that is okay, but we are also trying to do our service. But in this case, what happens? In the evening, he start meeting, then again one by one devotees start coming, and this endless. Because generally darshan time starts after 5. So after 5, start giving darshan, and then finish, and then lunch. Then he said, in between we said, Maharaj, now we can take a break and at least have lunch. No, now it's too late. It's too late. Why? I have to get up for Mangal Aarti. You have must seen that dinners he eat little bit, very little. So he said, it's a dinner time. I can't eat much. Give me a little bit. That's it. Means he is focused. He is focused that I have to do that next. He is very focused for Mangal Aarti. And you must have seen that, maybe realize that how much busy schedule he is. He will reach temple perfectly on time, then the night schedule will start. He will say, he will tell, get ready for dinner prasad. In between he will do his Gayatri, and then after Gayatri again he will chant extra rounds. Then nursing Kavach book he will read. You must have seen that nursing Kavach. Every night before sleeping he reads that nursing book, reading that nursing book, and then he went to sleep. And sometime when we are in India, here also is different, but when we are in India, so after prasad he'll call me, any mails for today, because whole day no time for emails. So in the night he said, any mails? So Maharaj, 2-3 mails. So he said, come, we will reply it. And then again like that. And phone calls, in America, the phone calls is night time. So emails, phone calls, he finish his night all his schedule, and then he's just go to sleep. So, but always he keep this time for these things every day. Every day he keep this much time. Whenever he comes late from different house programs, but these things is always there. And because of this, those who are, I have mentioned earlier also, but I want to mention because this is the same scenario. So you must have realized, those who are Brahman Dikshit, you must have realized sometime when our schedule is very tight, it's difficult to do Gayatri on time. Difficult. A simple reason is morning 6, afternoon 12, evening 6. This is the basic rule. But somehow we are busy in meetings, seminar, this, that. We may be delayed or sometime miss. I can say that 12 afternoon Gayatri somebody is doing at 3 o'clock. And sometime he forgets and doing 2 Gayatri in the evening. But what is Maharaj Funda? I observe that. How Maharaj does, man? Because I observe these things, try to learn how Maharaj is doing. His principle is very fixed. Immediately after Mangal Aarti, he will do the Gayatri. Second Gayatri time is before lunch. Whatever meetings, whatever will be, whatever schedule, traveling schedule, whatever is his, doesn't matter. He will do second Gayatri before lunch. Because anyhow, everybody will have lunch. So before lunch, he'll take shower and do Gayatri. So sometimes this Gayatri is not like 12 o'clock. Sometimes 1:30, sometimes 2:30, but fix before lunch. So doesn't miss that Gayatri time. And third Gayatri is before dinner. Because see, the meeting time, devotee darshan time is evening time 5 to 8. He will not say, I want to stop for 10 minutes and I want to do Gayatri in between. Because the darshan time is going from 5 to 8. At 6 o'clock, he will not say to the devotees, now you should wait, I want to do my Gayatri. Even our GBC meeting, they are giving a Gayatri slot. Really, I attended GBC meeting with Guru Maharaj, last few GBC meeting. So they have a slot for Gayatri for 10 minutes. But see, in Maharaj's case, he is giving time to others. He is giving preference to others. He said, "This is my service." Maharaj saying, "This is my service." So, in connection with this, once what happened when Maharaj is going to America once, one time it was so that day, what in the evening time, generally flight is in the evening, like night time, maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, so 3 o'clock generally to Russia and then America. So that day he generally calls all the leaders, Delhi temple, from all, generally he takes flights from Delhi. So he calls all the leaders and give the instructions. And this one thing, and sometime very senior devotees, they said Maharaj is going for 2 months and we should go and pay obeisances, darshan, and then, so many devotees come last day, many devotees come. And then same, Maharaj giving time to others, not giving time to himself, then dinner, giving times to everyone, giving everyone meeting, and it's 11 o'clock. Now he said, "I am tired, can you make ready my prasadam?" And same again, same thing. In the kitchen they are getting ready prasadam and Maharaj doing Gayatri at 11 o'clock. Time is, see, the principle is very clear, that he is giving times to others, not time to himself. I was very surprised that he didn't forget that thing. He did Gayatri at 11 o'clock. That happened once, I saw. But I was surprised that, see, Maharaj, he can say that just wait for 10 minutes, I'll do my Gayatri and then we'll meet. But no, he's giving times to others. Prabhuji, how much time I can speak? Because it's
These are the like teachings we also learn.
no, it's 6. It's all.
Can we do our session after the Aarti? Can you all from 7 to 7:30?
No, Prabhuji, everybody should get chance.
No, they will. I'm saying.
We can do our session tomorrow morning also. Like
Yeah,
here.
you keep on going.
Here. You came all the way from India for this. You came all the way from India. We don't get a chance to hear it.
And one more incident, just reminding me, is while traveling. Maybe you must have, because sometimes we notice all the things, but we didn't note down that when we think that about that thing, it's really is a great teaching. So Maharaj is very particular about his deities. You must have seen 2 bags, one Gaunitai bag, one Sheila bag. So while traveling long drive, 5 hours drive, 6 hour drives, so he always checks, my bags are there, and in between sometime driving from Chandigarh to Delhi, so some Kurukshetra comes, Panipat comes. So devotee said, "Maharaj, please come." He said, no, I don't have time. He said, "Maharaj, we are on the road, you come, just stop for 5 minutes, we'll pay obeisances, then you can go," because they are on the way. So sometime this thing happens, and sometime like Kurukshetra, Maharaj said, "Okay, I'll come for half an hour, I can take lunch and then we'll move, I'll not stop more than half an hour." So that also devotee get, "Okay Maharaj, that is fine for us." So Maharaj said, when we reached there, in between, Maharaj said, "Don't keep deities in car. Somebody will, the thief will steal the deities." So he is always very careful. He said, "Bring the deities inside." So we bring the deities inside, and they kept the deities in front of their altar. And Maharaj said, "I don't have time, 5 minutes, so give me lunch, then I have to move. I am already late." So this way, now Maharaj, everybody is serving Maharaj, nobody is serving us. because devotees are less, na? Everybody is focused on Maharaj, this, that, everybody making chappan bhog,
So, Maharaj eating only 2 chapati, sabji, dal. He is always eat this much. But devotees just out of love, they are giving some preparation, so many preparations. So, then Maharaj is eating and is finished. We just started eat, and Maharaj said, "Let's go. We have to move." Now, once Ajay Gaurang said, "Maharaj, you go, I'll come later." once he said, because Kurukshetra nearby, so he said, "Maharaj, you go, I'll come later." Because, no, he knows, Ajay Gaurang knows, till Maharaj reach car, he will finish his plate. But just in a jolly way, he said, "Maharaj, aap chaliye, hum aayenge baad mein." So, like this, we have to finish everything, and similarly, just in a hurry, we forget that to bring the deities. So, because in hurry we finished the plate and we ran, and because Maharaj already in the car, and we ran just sit because Maharaj is waiting. Prabhuji is saying, "Prabhu, Maharaj is calling." Okay, we are coming. So we just because we told somebody to keep, and then because we are focused now, we have to run, so we just forget. And then now after half an hour, we were driving, and after half an hour, then Maharaj said, "My deities are in the car now." Then he said, "Maharaj, you all are useless people." Sometimes then we said, "Maharaj, it's okay, it's half an hour only, so we'll manage, no need to turn, because already we are getting late." So he said, "No need to turn, and we will manage, we'll bring." So we call Prabhu, do bring the deities as soon as possible. So this very funny things happen sometimes. Next, I was mentioning that this Maharaj is saying, "I am tired." The whole day he was saying the same dialogue. "I am tired, I want to take rest, I am tired, I want to take rest." So in that case, what he does is he takes shower many times. Many times he takes showers just to make himself fresh, because he is feeling tired, but he don't have time to take rest. Back to back meetings, he don't have time. So there is only one option. He is taking shower. You must have seen this thing, noticed. He takes showers many times. He said, "I'll take shower and I'll feel okay." "Maharaj, better take rest." No, I don't have time. I have back-to-back meetings. So it is very teaching. So we have to learn something, because sleeping is forgetting Krishna is mentioned many times. Then next is and many times Maharaj said, especially for brahmacharis, when some brahmacharis comes, Maharaj, this health issues, Maharaj said, "It's all mind problem." Health, some because Maharaj said, "No, you are not in Mangal Arati, you are not in Bhagavatam class." So Maharaj said, "It's all your mind problem." Then he said, "See, I have so many health issues. I am taking medicine and doing service." Because you must have heard some Ayurvedic treatment. Mohan Rupa Prabhu was taking some Ayurvedic treatment. You heard that thing? So Maharaj said, "No need to go there. It's wastage, totally wastage." Because so Maharaj said, "No, take medicine and do service." Maharaj, I don't know why, but Maharaj don't take Ayurvedic medicine. Don't believe Ayurvedic medicines. He said it's okay. It's good. It's slowly it recovers, na. So Maharaj said, give me allopathic medicine and let me work. So this is also, means Maharaj want to say that only the same thing, that he don't want to waste time. Because we have limited time, so he want to teach brahmacharis also. It's health issues, it's a mind problem. If you'll feel good, then everything will fine. So this came into my mind. So and the Matajis also must have realized these things. To means feed Maharaj or to serve Prasadam, it's a very difficult task. In Delhi temple, it's very difficult. Krishnangi Mataji was there. She was making prasad. Is very elderly Mataji. Very elderly Mataji. She is like a Vastalya Bhav. She was serving so nicely before building that Delhi temple. She was there, and then after, when she was some government employee, and after retirement also she was serving Maharaj for prasadam. And she is a very elderly Mataji, always in Mangal Aarti, always teaching, training all other Matajis. So she cooks for Guru Maharaj and full Vastalya Bhav. So she comes after Mangal Aarti, she comes in kitchen and sits till lunch prasad. It's means he prepare breakfast and always say, Maharaj, now it's breakfast time, please come. He said, no, I don't have time. And this breakfast, the time is like extending 9 to 9:30, 10:30, 11. So generally 11:30, sometime 12:30, no fixed time. And every day he will say, doctors told me you should take lunch on time. So today I will take lunch on time. And this thing never comes. Never happens. Always say. Maharaj said, from today onwards, I will take prasad on time, but it never happens. So sometime devotees, the Matajis, they were cooking, they sitting in there only till 5 o'clock, just to serve lunch prasadam. Lunch prasadam at 5 o'clock. So these things is very, Maharaj, to serve Maharaj, it is really tough. So I was noted, so I just mentioned this.
Was there any time that you thought you were going to give it up?
Huh?
Was there any time that you felt so?
No, it's a katha, bro. If I can go on for 2 hours, 3 hours.
But did you ever feel, I want to give it up, this is too much?
No, yes. This thing I have to, because earlier, in between, sometime it's too much. It's too much. Why too much? Because we are not able to see the sun outside. Whole day we are in Guru Maharaj room serving from morning to evening, and it's very difficult. So what is this, bro? We are thinking, what is this? Sometimes we cries also in the night. Whole day we are something. Whole day we don't have time for crying. Because we are serving. So but when we are taking rest at 11:30, 12 o'clock, and Prabhu, सुबह उठने का मन नहीं कर रहा है. No, but we have to get up early in the morning because we have to get ready for DT worship. I was doing DT worship and Maharaj will ask, are you in Mangal Aarti? So it's sometimes very, because sometimes body is very tired. So it's difficult. No. And like we are coming late night traveling, 5 hours sitting in car. Everybody must have so much back pain and body is tired. But what to say? And 11:30, and then again you have to get up early morning in the same day. So sometimes feeling comes. But I told you that the first principle I mentioned you, we have to be very careful, while doing deity worship, and the deity, dealing with deity is fire and spiritual master. So we just pray basically. What I was thinking that it's okay. Guru Maharaj is happy, it's okay. Because we remember that thing also. Now Maharaj is very much used to us. What you say कि हमारी आदत पड़ गई है उनको. आप समझे? अगर if we will say no, then he will get disturbed. So somehow, I am saying in Hindi because this is the perfect word for, I don't able to find the. He said उनको हमारी आदत पड़ गई है. अगर हम we will not do, and if again he will change, then again he will build that relation. So much time is required. So I said no Prabhu, this is best service. We'll pray to the Lord. We'll pray Guru Maharaj, give me strength. Because many times what happens, many times not able to chant rounds properly. So some means you can say frustration comes. Not able to read, not able to chant, not able to even go for Bhagavatam class. Your Bhagavata, you are staying, living with a living Bhagavata, Mahabhagavata. So but we are seeing other devotees, doing chanting, attending Bhagavatam class. So then we are also human beings. So these things comes into our mind, but peacefully we have to again meditate. Stop. Just first think what is good for Guru Maharaj. What is good? These things, then we revive. Then these things happen, then but comes. It's okay. It happens. Sometime it happens when too much tired. It is good if a questions session is very good. If you want to ask anything, so that also reminds so many things. So it's no problem. Which happens because Maharaj is used to. You see many things, important emails, confidential emails, dealing with money. Maharaj don't want that everybody should deals with money. Always, if somebody gives, he don't touch money. He never touch. Whenever somebody give the envelope, even he don't ask how much it is. Sorry. So he never asks for money, how much money is in that. He just say, keep in safe. Simply say, keep in the safe. So this is a relation, and this is a means you can say dependency. He can't. If that money is there, he will not say anyone. He say call Dashavatar, and he hand over that money to me himself. Not he will not say that Ajagorang, give it to Dashavatar. He is sitting next to me. He'll call Dashavatar. He said, keep it safe. So his that much faith is there. So then again that faith to develop, it's difficult. So these things are very touching for me, and these things gives strength. Recently happened this connection to this thing. One thing just is reminded me in GBC meetings, Zoom meeting. Just in COVID, all GBC meetings started on Zoom. Now GBC meeting is very confidential, and everyone knows Maharaj don't know how to operate laptop. He don't know. He only knows the escape button and the up down button, because that is required for him only. He said download the emails, I want to see that. So I download the emails, he just up down button, he will see next email, and escape, move back. So this is the simple, it's enough for him. Whatever needed for him from laptop, he do that. So similarly, now COVID started, everything on Zoom. Now I'm not able to operate. Alone, he can't operate on Zoom. Sometime mute, sometime open the video. So many things. His finger is not able to scroll on this pad. So, so he said, can you sit with me? Yes, Maharaj. Yeah, no problem. But they always they have an announcement before starting the meeting. The meeting is confidential. Nobody should be in the room except GBC members. So Maharaj was feeling very, means you can say guilty or embarrassed. So he said, um, uh, I have to write an email to GBC. Maharaj said, but then Maharaj said, I said, Maharaj, I take it lightly. Maharaj, doesn't matter the Jayapataka Maharaj. Jayapataka Maharaj is having 3-4 servants in his room while attending GBC meeting. So, no. My case is not as Jayapataka Maharaj. He is handicapped, so that is a. So it doesn't matter, Maharaj. You need, so nobody. You are so senior position. Nobody will say no to you. Doesn't matter. No. I have to follow the rules. So somehow, when the last GBC meeting, the midterm meeting in Pune happened, and Maharaj wrote an email. I mean, telling that in connection, how we get the strength from that. Maharaj wrote an email. I have a secretary, Dashavatar Das. Madha Mangla Mataji wrote this email. Sometimes Maharaj calls her also to write email in the evening. So Mataji wrote, Guru Maharaj dictated. So Mataji wrote, I have a secretary Dashavatar Das, and because sometimes it's difficult for me to get up from chair, so I need some help. So can you please allow him to attend GBC meeting with me? So, and mentioned, then he introduced me. He mentioned he is a very nice devotee, honest devotee, and he has very good relation with all the leaders. So he is a good standing. So that 2 lines is more than enough for all of the whole life. I thought that this is sufficient. This is sufficient. This is, you can say, it's a wealth for my whole life. So means these things give strength to do more service. So you are saying, no, it's like we are human beings, we cry, but when these things we think these things, so it gives strength. So we will keep serving. So like this, keep on doing, serving Guru Maharaj. This is the way. So, anything you want to? Or I think we should give others to speak. Otherwise, I'll keep going on here.
Any question?
Question is the best thing. Wants to know something about Guru Maharaj, some maybe want to, they have any doubts or any question. Yes.
Prabhuji, what about your first interaction with Guru Maharaj?
First interaction.
When you first interacted with him.
No, that $1 million smile is always there when he, everybody, the first interaction is that only. But because I was not, I went to serve Guru Maharaj when somebody, means our authorities introduced to serve Guru Maharaj. That was my first direct. Because otherwise in direct, because so many devotees are there in Delhi temple, it's everyone, they are doing services in their authorities. So generally we see Guru Maharaj and that's it. But not the first interaction is the same. I told you the first interaction is that my counselor introduced me that this is we are engaging him in your service, Maharaj, and this is the slow. This is a little bit slow, so Maharaj said doesn't matter, I'll manage it. So this is the first interaction, you can say. This, yes, sir.
Guruji, I was wondering how did that kind of balance?
Sorry, come again.
How did Guru Maharaj balance his humility and also such a senior position that he had? Both of these things. How did he navigate that?
No, he he doesn't means he doesn't feel that he is senior. He is always feel servant of the servant. Always feels like that only. So that is why he always give first preference to others. In this connection, I even whenever Prabhupada disciples come in now also in his health situation was bad, still whenever some Prabhupada disciples comes, he go and attend his Bhagavatam class. Whenever Prabhupada disciples come to Delhi temple and for Bhagavatam class, he goes in Bhagavatam class to attend Bhagavatam class. That is a great teaching for all of us. He's giving respect to their God brothers. And this is in same context. Sometime in Tirupati also, I realized that thing. There is only one altar in Tirupati temple. Only one altar, Radha, Krishna, and Ashtashaki. So when we went there for GBC meeting, and Maharaj, the daily schedule, going for Mangal Arati. He is going for Mangal Arati, but is not going inside the altar. So 1 day happened, 2 day happened, 3 day happened. He is getting ready. He is not wearing kurta. He is utri, dhoti, utri, his sannyas dress, and I think okay, Maharaj is, I think is going for Arati. He is going, getting ready for doing Arati, but he is going and standing with all their God brothers, not going for all. So somehow I am little always, I always keep distance. I don't ask anything until it's very urgent. So I said, I was thinking, I said, shall I ask? So I just हिम्मत करके मैं पूछ लिया महाराज को, महाराज you are not going for the Mangal Arati? No, this is your favorite thing. I said, no, many God brothers are there, only one altar. I want to give chance to others. He is sacrificing his favorite, you can say favorite thing. So like that, you can see the humility in that. You can how he is giving preference to others. He is giving chance. I was shocked. He in other thing in other places he is giving punishment to himself. Doing 2-3 artis a day. And in other cases we are seeing this thing. He is giving chance to his God brothers. So he's always in serving mood, and that is why everybody likes Guru Maharaj. Because of his humility, because of his intelligence to solve the problem. Wherever the problem in ISKCON, first name is Gopal Krishna Maharaj. Please invite him. He is the only person who can solve the issue. Hyderabad issue was there, Mayapur issue was there. Maharaj went and everything was peacefully resolved. So in many places, that is why they have full faith. In now the last bureau meeting, Maharaj was continuously, I mentioned in my offering also, Maharaj want to resign. From last 1 year he said, I want to resign from as a chairman. After Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj was the chairman, and till last breath he was the chairman. It's a great achievement. Why this happened? Just because of his humility. Have faith. Everybody have faith on him. So Maharaj always keep telling that every year when the new bureau members they select, every time is a meeting. Prabhu means requesting all the bureau members. I want to resign. I want to stop. I want to not able to give that much, to the meetings. So I want to resign. So they are saying, no Maharaj. Because you are here, so everybody will get strength. You are as a chairman, though everybody is getting strength to do all the things nicely. Doesn't matter you are speaking, you are not speaking, not able to speak, coming for the meeting, not coming, doesn't matter. But you be as a chairman like our father, who is always guiding us. So this much means position was there. Everybody likes that. So this was the thing. It come into my mind, so I mentioned so much. Even in Mayapur GBC also, he said I come for once a year for nursing Chaturdasi and GBC meeting. I am not contributing much for in Mayapur management. Still the Japataka Maharaj, Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj, everybody is begging, no, please don't resign. Every time he say, this time I'll go, I'll resign from Mayapur GBC. Because I am not contributing. He feels, when he feels, I am not contributing, he says. Yesterday we were discussing, and today we were discussing, Maharaj is GBC from many places. But where he can't go, one way, other way, he give the service. Like Mansa, Karmana, Vachas, these things happen. So if he is not able to go there physically, he is helping by giving money. Manipur he is not going because of some riots is going on, so generally he is trying to avoid. So he is sending Krishna Priya to go and give some nourishment, and he is sending money as a responsibility that I am a GBC, at least I should contribute something. If I am not able to give physically, because he is a GBC there, I am not able to go there, so at least on phone it is, everything is going on, whatever they want guidance, everything available on phone, but physically is not able to going, so then he is sending some devotees, he is sending money, little bit care, he is doing for Manipur also, he is doing for some time Indore also, in doing in this Pakistan also. He is GBC for Pakistan. So earlier he was taking risk and going to Pakistan for preaching, but nowadays because of health not able to go, so he appointed one supervisor, Guru Maharaj disciple from Australia, because Shamanand Prabhu, because Indian people they don't allow. Pakistan is very difficult to get the visa and go for preaching. So this Australian devotee, Guru Maharaj disciple, they are going and taking charge of zonal supervisor. Sometime Maharaj monetary help also they give, many this way, some way other way he want to serve like this. So this is the way he always in serving mode. Yes. Any other? Yes.
Prabhu, we saw that in the later years, Guru Maharaj was, he was more, sometimes more emotional, like crying or these things, and his health also was not so, a little weak like this. So what is your realization in terms of his kind of closing of his pastimes, his later time as opposed to maybe the early years when you were with him? Any kind of anything you can shed light on this?
No. When Maharaj, sometime Maharaj cries these things, or?
Yeah. Also later on we used to see more. Than earlier. Early he was more restrained.
No, earlier days, everybody knows that when he walks, nobody can walk like him, and he have so much energy, and so he's like keep serving, But nowadays, he's not that much energy. He is serving non-stop early days, and he is motivating others to do like that. But nowadays, he want to serve, but he don't have that much energy. And whenever some programs is there and some temple opening is there, and he is trying to give some welcome speech, and then he cries. Why? He just is thinking about Srila Prabhupada. He's comparing himself, like how Prabhupada was in 80s. How he was, his body is not helping him to visit all the places and do all the services. You must have heard that once Prabhupada said, now you do the management. Once Prabhupada told, you do the management, make me free from all management. That situation in that time. So now means he was weak, bodily weak, tired, but still he was doing. So similarly, Maharaj was like, now he was realizing that now I am in 80, I am not able to give that much energy level for all the services, and how Prabhupada was doing. How Prabhupada was doing, and he was crying. He cried out literally. Many places I have seen. Panchshil temple opening, he cried. He was giving Bhagavatam class and he was talking about Srila Prabhupada, and he cried. He cried, like, because he was, the point is, when he remembered the struggle Prabhupada faced, he cried out. He said, Prabhupada struggles a lot, and we are, what do you say? We are ripening the fruit. And he cried out many times. We are opening a new building in Santnagar. It's a good facility for youth preaching. Sundar Gopal Prabhu, IWF director, he invited Maharaj. Maharaj, just please address the all youth. And he was speaking. See, now we have so much facility because of Krishna and Prabhupada mercy. Early days we were nothing. Prabhupada was, means in that Bowery street, in the mid of night, he came out. Is walking on the street, where to go. There one pastime is there. So he was thinking that how Prabhupada was struggling, and now we have all the facilities, and he cried out. So this sister, he always do like that. These things, because now he is not able to stop his emotions now. He's very emotional. And similarly, one group came. I don't want to mention the name. One group came, two parties, and they were argument. Devotees don't fight like this, but they are arguing, Maharaj, this, that, and they were arguing, and Maharaj crying. I was there standing next to Maharaj, and they were arguing, and sometime Maharaj, I was there. Why? Because sometime Maharaj speaks very slow, so I have to repeat that. So I was there to repeat Guru Maharaj's words. There were two groups, they were fighting. Maybe some opinion differences are there, so they just arguing. They said, no Maharaj, this, no that, he is this, he is that. So Maharaj just crying. And when they saw that Guru Maharaj is crying, they said, Maharaj, please don't cry, whatever you will say, we'll do. Immediately everybody means no argument, nothing. But because, why? Because he is now getting emotional, and he is saying, I can't give so much, I can't give so much energy to now again telling the same thing. You have to cooperate. Say one principle, you have to cooperate, you have to be Trinadapi Suni Chena, follow this principle. These things he is not able to speak, because to talk also, nowadays to talk he have to put so much energy also. So what I felt that time, ki how much I tell these devotees to do the same thing again and again and again. So he simply cried. This thing happened. So like these things, if anybody asks anything, immediately many things comes. It's a Gayatri break. Yeah, I put alarm because I can't do like Maharaj, but that is why I mentioned at least, because we don't know that it's 6 o'clock, then 7 o'clock, then 7:30. This, so, yes, anybody else? Yes, Rohit.
Did you ever see Maharaj get angry?
Yes.
And what was that like?
Earlier times, because in my service time, in my case, not like that, but I heard that in once in a Delhi temple, Jagannath Rath Yatra, and it's a very big festival that time. Earlier days, only that is the one festival we are trying to attract all the newcomers, and this is a publicity also and attract, and it's a big program for ISKCON Rath Yatra. So somehow that the management arrange Rath, everything. Everybody is busy in decorating the Rath, but maybe the management, the person who is in charge of Rath, he didn't check that Rath is moving or not. Wheels are properly working or not. Everybody is busy in decorating the Rath, and so and then Maharaj, because Maharaj generally always on Rath, so Maharaj came to know that Rath is not moving, and then Maharaj immediately reached there and he said, what happened? He immediately called the devotee in charge. What happened? Why this is not moving? You have not checked before? He slapped him. I heard this. He slapped him. He's a disciple. He slapped him. So you are saying that the angry mood. He slapped him. But the same thing, he slapped, but immediately, in many cases, I can tell you later, immediately he, after that, sorry, immediately he says sorry to, immediately after, when he calls him again and he says sorry. Because that was the situation like that, so in a similar case, in our case, because that incident, I was not there, I heard that. In our incident, what happened? Maharaj, early days, after few days, we came to know how to handle the situation, everything. So we don't create this panic situation. But early days means when we joined in 2012 in early days. So what happens? One incident was there. My early days, he was traveling same day from Delhi to. We were in Vrindavan. So we were driving from Vrindavan to Delhi to airport. And you know, Maharaj always travel last minute. We always keep time that we should reach airport 2 hours. Before 2 hours, we can go easily. But Maharaj always travel last minute. He calculate everything. This much time it will take, so I'll move this. But sometime he takes showers before going, so just 10-15 minutes getting late. So in that situation, Maharaj said, we are getting late, we have to, then he's asking driver, Prabhu, what time we'll reach? We are already, I have to go to temple also, I have to take shower, then again we have to go to airport. So I was there in the that time I was traveling with Guru Maharaj, and Ajay Gaurang was in Delhi temple. Now I told him, Prabhu, we are reaching this time, so get ready with everything, geyser on, Guru Maharaj clothes ready, and keep door open. And suddenly he fell asleep in Brahmachari ashram. He slept, and now Maharaj came, room is locked, He was not there lifting his phone. He was not. Then Maharaj, means Sadhu, everyone we call, Prabhu, where is he? His phone is switched off. Everybody is looking for him, whole ashram, and somehow he came. You rascal! I am getting late for the airport and this, that, and immediately I am also scared that Ajay Guru, I am also scared. Then he Maharaj, and then he immediately, because in the beginning we are very then he Dandvat Pranam, Maharaj, sorry, please. No, it's okay, don't worry. Immediately he when somebody says sorry, na, immediately he forgives. Like one devotee, I mentioned, one devotee came to see Guru Maharaj, and from long ago, and Maharaj said, you never, I think you meeting me from after 10, 12 years. He said, Maharaj, he was crying, he said, Maharaj, sorry, I have done many offenses against you. So Maharaj said, don't worry. When somebody cries and surrenders, na, Maharaj also just show the compassion. So Maharaj said, don't worry, doesn't matter whatever offense you have done, I am forgiving you for your past offenses, I am forgiving you for your future offenses also, but only one condition, keep serving Srila Prabhupada nicely. So like this, when somebody repents, somebody show, so immediately Maharaj give the comfortable environment and give the compassion and sweet words. It's very nice. It's like that. Yes, sir.
Prabhu, can you also say something about Maharaj's spirit of renunciation?
Renunciation, very full life is of renunciation. Sannyas in itself is a renunciation. But still, we can try to remember these things. Renunciation means he is not having bank account, bro.
What?
Bank account.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want to mention anybody's name, but everybody has bank account. And renunciation, he is not touching the money also. No bank account, no money. And you have seen that devotees made a trust and bought a land in Vrindavan. You have read that in a will. That also he. My mother is calling. So that land also, devotees kept that land for Guru Maharaj Samadhi and Guru Maharaj Museum. He knows that, because many times devotees came and discussed, Maharaj, what we will do that in land. This they are giving the ideas, Maharaj will do this, will do that. So he was just listening, he is not saying anything. But last minute what he did, he gave the land to Vrindavan management, because he don't want to set any bad example. You can say bad example, because the future generation, they will learn from this only. We should not keep anything on our name. Even just one point came into mind, just escaped. So like this one incident, renunciation, and
That's why he said in his will, I have no assets.
So they say that this is the example of renunciation. That's it. Renunciation, many in day-to-day activity also. In Delhi temple, in Juhu, he is having a room and he is not having a bed for rest. He is taking rest on the floor. Just from last few years, when he is not able to get up from floor, because if you are lying on floor, if you want to get up, we have to put lot of energy. But when we are taking rest on a bed, just we have to move our legs down and we can get up easily. So in last few years not able to get up, so he started using bed. Otherwise earlier he was showing by example. He said as a sannyasi we should sleep on the floor like this. He's trying his best to set an example for all of us. He's trying his best. Yes.
Earlier times, when there is any conflict or difference of opinion from different groups,
Huh.
Maharaj usually approach them and how he handles the situation.
Two way he generally deals. What I noticed, when something is very controversial, he said, "Keep me out of this." Because his first preference is he don't want to spoil his relation with anybody. Maybe you must have seen that we have to be unite together. That is more important than our progress in you preaching or means whatever, fundraising, preaching, any activity, the progress. First we have to unite it. That is more important. If we are united, then maybe progress is slow, but it will take the pace. Means later on will it get fast, but unity is important. So whenever the situation comes where he thinks that if I'll say something, it is a controversial. So he said, because this party is his friend, this party is also his friend. He don't want to spoil relation with them, and them also he said, keep me away. Because say one thing I just remember, while voting in GBC meetings, I was there, online voting. So after discussion, there was a voting. There is favor, in favor, not in favor, and abstain. So where Maharaj did this controversial thing, Maharaj always do the abstain. He don't put him in that situation. And I said, yeah. He said many learning, small things, many learning, because the relation is important. Progress will definitely happen if our relation is strong. Definitely, maybe in starting little bit slow, but if your relation will strong, then definitely that. And the second way how he deals problems, he call both the parties. The conflict, when both parties he will call, and because one party comes say, Maharaj, he's like that, he's complaining this, that. He said, let him come also. Sit together. Now you say and you answer. Both the party and Maharaj listened. Okay, you tell, and then keep, and then finally Maharaj give the judgment, and it's solved. Because generally what happens when you are saying I think when we complain somebody, we just what you say exaggerate, ज़्यादा करके बोल देते हैं, exaggerate ना, तो ज़्यादा करके बोल देते हैं, उतना नहीं ज़्यादा कर देते हैं उसको. तो फिर वही है कि जब तो सामने होते हैं, then it's easy. So the two things Maharaj generally, whenever problems comes, sit together and solve it. Yes.
On the flight, you also shared how Guru Maharaj would speak with people. Maybe you can say a few words on that, because his style and how he would ask the question, you were explaining like what you had learned from Guru Maharaj, how he would approach someone to kind of convince them.
I'm not getting that point.
You were telling that that how Guru Maharaj would speak with people to convince them of something. If you wanted to convince someone, like for example, you mentioned that he would never
That is yeah, because Prabhuji is mentioning, we were discussing in plain 2 hours. We were simply discussing Guru Maharaj first, and many new things came up. So I was telling that Maharaj preaching way is one-to-one preaching. Always he preached one-to-one. That is why he touched many of us. He touched everyone's life. Always he one-to-one preaching. He believe in that one-to-one preaching, and there is no communication gap. Maharaj means what we were discussing, that if you want to make our relation good with devotees, so we should not keep a communication gap. Whatever you want to say, you should say, not on phone, on writing an email. You call him, sit together, see his emotions, how he is expressing. Accordingly, you can mention it. That is very important, eye-to-eye contact, and Maharaj was like that. You must have seen that Maharaj don't reply to emails. Even you have wrote so many emails, Maharaj. But when you see Maharaj next time, I read your email. The first line he answered, I know, I read your email. He may pacify other person that I read your email, but I generally don't reply. I don't have time. So, but he give the personal touch. So if you want to improve the relationship, so sometime what happens, we heard from other persons, and we get confused. So better we should sit together and solve the issue. That we were discussing. That is, to maintain a good relation, we have to. There should be no confusion, because he's thinking like that. So we have many speculation. We do many speculation, but if we sit together, all speculation finished. This thing. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was a little bit curious about how Maharaj was connected with his immediate family members, and what advice did he give to the people who are in this ashram?
Family members, Guru Maharaj family members. It's a good question. Guru Maharaj always tried to preach them. Maharaj is having 2 sisters. One is in Italy and one is in Chennai. The Italy one, this elder sister, she is in Italy, because the family business was export and import business was there. So because Maharaj took sannyas, so then who will take care? Then the elder sister take the responsibility of that business, that import and export. And she was, now Maharaj always says, she is a very rich person. She is very rich person. But she is not a devotee, she is very rich, she is full materialistic. She is living in a castle. Maharaj was sometime he was saying she is living in a castle in Italy. She is a rich person, and because she is elderly, so sometime because it's a very personal thing, na. So whenever Maharaj she calls, and whenever Maharaj want to convey some message to, that time Maharaj said, can I be alone? Because this is a very personal thing. So, but what we have, so that time generally while on call Guru Maharaj, I always be there, sometime to repeat or something. But in these cases when Maharaj tried to talk to their sisters, he said, can I be alone? He said, no Maharaj, it's okay. Can you close that door? So, and we have heard many times, Maharaj, the elder sister, she is is like a bossy type. Not bossy type, because elder one, always, she always say Guru Maharaj, Gopal. His birth name also Gopal. So Prabhupada didn't change the name. The Gopal Krishna was the name, and but in their homes they used to call them Gopal. So whenever Maharaj, so the sister always say, Guru Maharaj, Gopal, how are you? So it was like a that hearing that voice, na, is like a from elder sister he is sannyasi. He is sannyasi. Still his elder sister. I think 5 years elder. I think maybe I'm wrong, but it's around that time. And she's maintaining his voice was strong. Now also in few days. Sometime she was calling and asking for Guru Maharaj help. Even on birthday she calls, and for the Christian birthday, not for Vyas Puja, for birthday he all calls and wishes Guru Maharaj. So her voice was very strong. He's 5 year elder, but because of Guru Maharaj Parkinson, Maharaj voice is just little slow, and so this is elder sister. She is very rich, but Maharaj tried many times, but she is elder, so it's difficult to preach elder persons in our house. So like that, the elder one, and the younger sister is very sweet, and Maharaj is having very connection with her, close connection. Maharaj always say, I want to preach her, because she is younger one, and Maharaj in his youth also, in his childhood also, means they have a relation, good relation. Maharaj says, I was going with her to our nearby temples, because younger sisters, so we both are going to the temples and this that. So he's having a close connection, and she is staying in Chennai. So sometime even as Mataji's husband left, so Guru Maharaj went there just to pacify, and that was the time that Maharaj can say, this is the time I can preach her. That how Krishna consciousness is important. Many times is like he finds some situation to preach. Sometimes Chennai temple was near, so sometimes he said, can you send some prasad or like this? But slowly, they are Maharaj, because Maharaj is not direct preaching, but indirect preaching he was doing to his younger sister. So he was going there in festivals, our Chennai temple. Manu Maharaj was there as a GBC, so she was going, and when we visited her house for that, to pacify her for when her husband passed away. So Maharaj didn't stay there. Maharaj stayed in a temple, and Guru Maharaj went to see her. Then they talked for some time, and they returned back and stayed in temple, not stay there. And but that is, I think, 4 or 5 years back. But now, last time, because last means like 1 year back, again, that when husband left, so Maharaj stayed there for 1 day. So myself was there, and Damodar Poo was there. So then there are so many servants because they were elderly people, and nobody was there. Only Mataji is there, and one cook was there, one secretary, because she is also a businessman. She is also running a business in Chennai. So one secretary was there, one driver, one servant. So Maharaj said, Damodar Prabhu, they are making they are making the food, so please offer it, because Maharaj don't want to take pressure without offering. So he said, we can't go and cook the food. It looks bad because it's a family relation. So at least they are cooking. We have already given the guidance what Maharaj takes and this that, and then Damodar Prabhu, and he make an altar, and he offered that food, and it's like a nice exchange. They talk. She is keep calling me, and this means checking about Guru Maharaj health, and she keeps sending articles about Parkinson's, different how to means keep your health. They say Gaur Aarti time. Why I have done this? Because Maharaj always teach us. Whenever he get time, 10 minutes, 15, because 5 to 8 is a time for darshan. I to mention you na evening time. But in between somehow if he'll find time, then he said that Gaur Aarti time is free. He's seeing that at this time I have a slot, free slot. So he'll tell you Ajay Gorang or Damodar, Prabhu, today I'll sing the Gaur Aarti. Means he is doing many things, but he is focusing on his sadhana and everything. Not missing Guru Puja because he want to set example. So we are also like that. We are in Delhi temple. You must visited in the evening time. So crowded, so crowded. For brahmachari, it's difficult to stand there. So generally brahmachari avoids. So at least I because of that, when I wrote that pastime, I said, what should I learn? I said, at least in my room I can hear that Gaur Aarti. At least minimum thing I can do this. So I made alarm. Sometime I try to put on live and see the Gaur Aarti, because it's difficult to go in the temple hall. So crowded, all. Because for brahmachari it's difficult. I don't want to mention everything. It's difficult for brahmachari to stand there in the crowded place. So I generally, so that is why, because of Maharaj, that, so I was mentioning what Matajis, hai na? So the Matajis and that, so we offered food, and the last time when Guru Maharaj left body, hai na, I called Mataji. Guru Maharaj left body, so she took a flight and came. In Delhi, we kept Guru Maharaj body there in auditorium, because the whole night we don't know from where devotees are coming. We have recorded that videos, and it's surprising. Log push means people are pushing everyone to have last darshan of Guru Maharaj. They broke the big door of auditorium. They want to enter and they want to have a darshan. And this darshan till morning, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, then we again went to Vrindavan. We took the body to Vrindavan. So 5 o'clock we started. Till then we kept the body in auditorium, and then the Mataji came in the night, 8 o'clock. She spent some time having darshan, whatever emotion was there, but she came. She was in wheelchair. She can walk easily, but because in advanced age there is a chance to fall. Always there is a chance. So this Maharaj, his sister is using wheelchair, and we always requested Guru Maharaj, but he said, no, I'll not use wheelchair. Even I said, Maharaj, okay, you don't want to use wheelchair, try to use this stick. He said, no. He's very determined. Very determined. What to say. So then we talked with Mataji, and then we said, invited him, Mataji, you can keep coming, sometime you can come to Vrindavan, and give chance to serve you, this time. So he shall, I'll definitely, I'll let you know. So like that. He stayed there for 1 hour. He spoke to me, he spoke to Rishi Kumar Prabhu, and then after that, she went. So like these are the two things. There is always, Maharaj always try to preach them, but that is Krishna's arrangement.
Gaur Aarti time. What would you like to do? I have some sessions, but can you keep on going after the Aarti or during the Aarti, and maybe give I know a few of us over here probably won't be able to come tomorrow, so at least give them a chance to speak today. And he's perfectly okay. He can do the arati with curtains open, but I know it's
No. We should open the door and yes, sing arati. Time, DT's timings are perfect.
Okay. So we'll do the Gaura arati, and then I know I think Gayatri Mataji, and you may have to leave. You may not be able to come tomorrow. Right after the arati, say for starting 6:50, we'll give you a chance to speak. Okay. And then
Because Guru Maharaj touched everybody's life and everybody have lot of stuff to speak. If because generally it doesn't come into our mind, but we have to remember them all these memories, and we have to write it down, and everybody have some stuff.
So, Prabhuji can start the arati 6:30, and then just meet right after the arati, right after the national prayers, 6:55, and we'll prioritize who comes first here and speak, and then maybe we need the dinner a little bit later to do the Kashi. So, is that okay? We go for an hour after the arati, up to 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that is best. Aarti is gone.
Okay.
Gaur Aarti is must.
Gopal Maharaj.
की जय, गुरु महाराज की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय.
Can I just take the mic?
Yes.
Yeah, put it on.
Bring it down.
Oh, no, but then they'll be looking up at the details.
Let's put it a little on the side. Sorry.
That's it.
Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Siddhi Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Charine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine Gauravani Shiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Keshava Jaya Jaya Gaura Jana
Ganta baje, Baho Koti Chandra Dini Padam Rayujala Gala Deshe Bana Mala Kore Dhala Mala Shiva Sukha Narada Hime Gadadara Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Chaitanya Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Not so loud,
Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Vishwan Karan Srovachar Susmai Shabbat Siddhant Saraswati Thakur Maharaj ki jai. Anant Kodi Vasmundi ki jai. Namacharya Shraddha Thakur ki jai. प्रेम से गाओ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत राधा सरस्वती गौर भक्तों की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपाल श्याम राधा धाम की जय। श्री श्री गौरताय की जय। श्री श्री राधा माता बिहारी की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ सुंदर महारानी की जय। श्री श्री कृष्ण भक्तनाथ की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। नंदमाई जमुनामाई की जय। मायापुर वृंदावन की जय। जगन्नाथ प्रेम धाम की जय। गोपाल स्मृति महामहोत्सव की जय। महाराज की जय। प्रसाद विश्वभूषण की जय। सामूहिक बचपन की जय। संकीर्तन की जय। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा। जय श्री गुरु गौरांग जय श्री प्रभुपाद। You want to do it?
Thank you. Namaste Narasimhaya. प्रहलाद लाद दायिनी नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रहलाद लाद दायिनी हिरण्यकशिपूर्वक्षः शीलटङ्कानखालये हितो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहा यतो यतो यां
We have one more small bhajan or song which glorifies the Vaishnava. That's what we're glorifying Gopal by Sita, and then in the second half of the program, I'll talk about it right after the bhajan.
Please be merciful to me now. There is no one except you who can purify the fallen souls. Where can anyone find such a merciful personality? When mere audience sends all sins far away. One becomes purified after bathing in the waters of the sacred Ganges many times. But just the sight of you purifies the fallen souls. This is your great power. The holy name delivers one who has offended Lord Hari, but deliverance is impossible if one offends you. Your heart is always the resting place of Lord Govinda and Lord Govinda. And Lord Govinda says, "The Vaishnavas are my heart. I deserve to have the dust of your holy feet in every birth I may take. Please consider Narottam yours and be kind upon him."
So, I was getting late, but let's do this for another 45 minutes, so up to 8 o'clock. So we'll be behind by only 1 hour, which is according to Indian standard, it's right on time. So, but I know some of you may not be able to come tomorrow, so I'll give them the first chance to speak. They also have small children. But before that, just coming to a commercial break, the books are over there. The hardback and softback, and this is the hardback. And I believe it is a precious book because of Maharaj, but also it contains a lot of rare photos. And I have tried my best, but I think almost everyone up to Maharaj, when they saw in Boise, they have their photos here, okay? So nothing else for that. It is available on Amazon. I have copies here. If you search up the title, Gopal Krishna Maharaj in Boise and or my name. The books, Amazon, now I can see why they make money. The hardback is $29. The paperback is $20. And the author is making only 50 cents. And I've pledged that to give it to Banke Bihari. So, not making any money. And so, if you like, you can take copies here. They'll save you some time. And if not, you can order on your own. And distribute that in many ways. Maharaj never liked his books to be distributed. He always wanted Srila Prabhupada's books to be distributed. And we want to keep that pledge. But it's also nice that, if we have, Maharaj was one of the foremost disciples of Srila Prabhupada. He followed Prabhupada perfectly. So with that, here, I request everyone who speaks, maybe 4 to 5 minutes. Most of you have the remembrance in the book. So maybe use that, you can embellish it. And so let's do a little bit, nice programming. So I was thinking, Kamgayatri Mataji and Mark and Inga, to give them a little bit ahead of schedule. And so if you want to do that, and then we'll just start, I guess, alphabetically, unless someone cannot be here tomorrow. We may get a chance to do some tomorrow. Okay? So with that, Megmati, you want to do it first, or Inga? Who wants to speak first? Yeah? You want to do it?
Can I just read our passage
Sure,
from the
okay.
book?
Yeah, which page? Look at the table of contents. And now M, Mark and Inga. Huh? Yeah, please sit down.
It's okay. I don't need. I'm not pregnant. It's okay.
Can you click it on issue? This is for the YouTube.
Oh wow. My goodness. Is that okay? Okay. Thank you. I have to find. Can you help?
Where's the stand?
Actually, we don't sit that back.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. I knew I was doing something wrong.
You can join on the side.
Here. Do you want to hold? Do you want to hold the mic?
Yeah, I'll hold the mic.
Okay.
I can do that.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, everyone. This is Mark. I'm here because of him. He brought me to the temple. He was reading the Gita to me over the phone before I moved here. Wednesday, July 8th, 2015. We arrive at the Boise temple around 6:45 p.m. thinking we're early for the first weekly, or my first weekly Bhagavad Gita class. In preparation for this class, Mark explained that the class would be small and informal. And after an hour, it would conclude with prasadam. As we enter the temple, I notice not only the number of people, but the fact that most of them are Indian. I remember thinking to myself, this is not small or informal. Feels like we're the only white people here. As we quietly sit down, I notice the stained glass window of Krishna and his incarnations. Mark then whispers in my ear, "This isn't typical. There's usually 3 or 5 people in class. I think something special is happening." After a short time of sitting quietly, a man in a saffron robe enters the temple. Chatter quickly became a chorus of whispers and hand gestures. Some people bowed their foreheads to the ground as he passed on his way to the front of the room where the teacher was sitting. This man and the teacher had a brief discussion, and the man left the room. Although I didn't have the slightest clue as to what was happening, I could feel the excitement in the room growing. No sooner had I begun processing the moment than the room fell silent, and upwards to 75 people turned to face a very special person and bowed their foreheads to the ground almost in unison. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was gently walking, as if on a bed of lotus flowers, through the crowd, his hands pressed together, smiling while greeting devotees. This was no ordinary Bhagavad Gita class. We sit together, both in awe, both craning our ears to hear Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. At times, his voice was a whisper, other times roaring as though through Nirsimha was giving instruction. Even though I did not understand each word, I felt the mercy and the potency of his instructions. We laughed when everyone else did, nodded, had goosebumps. The entire congregation was feeling everything together. After the lesson, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj gracefully left the temple to take prasadam in his room. It was in that apartment, that first one over there. This is when we left the temple, this is when we were approached by our Bhagavad Gita teacher and instructed to take our prasadam to Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaja's room. We did not hesitate and found ourselves in Maharaja's room with a select few devotees. We sat and listened while other devotees graciously asked Maharaj questions. After some time, Maharaj motioned Mark and I to sit closer to him. Maharaj and Mark exchanged greetings, and Maharaj said, "And who is this?" gesturing in my direction. Mark introduced me as his wife and explained we were married 6 days before this event. Maharaj smiled, looked at Mark, looked at me, and said, "You did the right thing." As those simple yet potent words left Maharaj's mouth and met our ears, it felt as though a breeze of Krishna's mercy swept over us. It was actually more like a tsunami tidal wave, like the more I think about it. But this was my introduction to Krishna consciousness. Overwhelmed, this was the most gentle welcome I had ever received in a house of worship. 2 summers later, Maharaj came back to Boise, and we were fortunate enough to meet him again. Mark, our daughters, one of whom was born the previous September, and I opened the main temple doors as Maharaj and his traveling disciples were walking out. Both of us were elated to see Maharaj again. The conversation was quick, yet potent. Maharaj instructed Mark, "You can chant 6 rounds." Thank you. He looked at me and said, "You can chant 16. My mouth dropped open and I thought, I have a baby. How on earth can I chant 16 rounds? But Guru Maharaja's he's aware of his devotees' capabilities. I began chanting 16 rounds a day immediately following this instruction. This was my first experience where the potency and mercy of a spiritual leader's instructions had such a profound and lasting effect.
Thank you so much. It's coming to your heart. There are several instances in this book with similar sort of occurrences.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry.
As someone who grew up in Boise, most of my association with Maharaj came in amazing, merciful waves. We were all so fortunate to be in his presence. Even if we were waiting for a darshan, waiting for a kirtan to start, his presence and the anticipation of his presence lifted our consciousness and made us feel connected. I was not an initiated disciple, but I felt as if I was one due to his disciples' welcoming family vibrations. The love Gopal Krishna Swami gave was always present in his disciples. I could see when I met and was under the care of Aruda Mataji that her love and care towards me and her pure bhakti shakti came from her dear Guru Maharaj. It was like seeing where the reservoir of life and love in the devotees came from. Gopal Hari, Radhika Raman, Malati Mataji, Amrita Kelly, Anantarupa, Premalila Mataji, Tulsi Mataji, Amrita Ganga, and Anagirada, to name a few, had this source, and it was evident in their dedication to their service and love and compassion they have in their hearts. In fact, my husband's heartfelt connection with Maharaj and his service to Radha Pankabihari for 5 years was linked to the instructions he received from Maharaj to take care of the deities. In the following years, Maharaj gave him a heartfelt thank you for his steadfastness doing this service. To be told thank you did by the peer devotee who is letting neophyte devotees like us serve, completely humbled us. How do we deserve this encouragement? Despite it kept us going. Without it, it wouldn't have felt like the string that held the service. There are countless pastimes to share, but I want to share a few impactful and sweet ones close to my heart. The first is I went to Vrindavan as an 18-year-old with Gopal Krishna Swami's disciple Rita Devi Dasi in 2001. After falling in love with the holy places and especially Vrindavan, I was determined to become a resident in Krishna's homeland as a solo resident staying close to the Krishna Balaram temple. Unfortunately, I did get very sick at the end of the trip and found myself in need of fluids, almost passing out from sickness. Feeling drained and weak, Gopal Krishna Swami asked how I was doing. I said I did get sick, Maharaj, and lacking proper resources to stay. Maharaj went to find his disciples and made arrangements for me to go back to the US, take a cab, and go back home via plane. I am not sure how it all happened because I was really sick. I've told this story to disciples, and they said Guru Maharaj was mystical, and many devotees have had mystical experiences that are unexplainable. All I know is Gopal Krishna Swami Maharaj only knew me as a young devotee from the Boise temple that needed to be taken care of, and may have suffered from a case of pure devotee syndrome while in Vrindavan, thinking that we can all live purely in Vrindavan without limitations. Maharaj knew where I was at and that I needed the care and love of a devotee family and shelter. I am forever grateful for grounding me in this moment and saving my health and inevitably giving me material and spiritual shelter. The most opportunities for association happened when I moved back to Boise with my husband Maharaja Prabhu shortly after getting married in 2015. At that time, we were fortunate enough to have Maharaj visit every summer. My husband just started service at the temple after moving in June 2016 to the residence right next to the temple. Gopal Krishna Swami came with so many amazing disciples and joined us for a Rath Yatra. Like a little girl, which Maharaj in his grand presence and openness sometimes made me feel like a child, I actually let Maharaj know that it was my birthday. Maharaj was so nice and said, "I came for your birthday." Everyone laughed in glee when he said this in delight. It felt like the biggest blessing of my life to have the ultimate father and devotee of Krishna present for this day. A few days later, we were all part of the Rath Yatra. Sugopi, Jennifer Lawrence, Ajay, and the kids created our first kid cart made out of a small, it wasn't a wheelbarrow, but it was like just a little cart. It was really small, but the kids fully participated. We also put the small Jagannath on the altar on the cart. I didn't know if it would go well, but I thought it would be such a nice way for the kids to feel part of things. But I was nervous about it going well. When we all sat with Gopal Krishna Swami at the end of the Rath Yatra ceremony, Maharaj was full of gratitude and thanking all of the devotees. Maharaj also said, "I want to acknowledge the children's Rath cart." Everyone cheered, and with that encouragement for a small offering, I carry that with me to this day. Our small efforts are even like a squirrel holding a pebble to help Lord Ram acknowledge, our small efforts are like a squirrel who holds a pebble to help Lord Ram, and this is acknowledged by the pure devotees. Always great leaders like Lord Ram and Hanuman nurtured their army no matter who they were. Gopal Krishna created an army of spiritual soldiers and gave us the inspiration to do the impossible. I pray that we can continue to remember his encouragement to be steadfast, brave in our service, and confident to be a part of Srila Prabhupada's movement. It felt like there was nothing to second guess in Maharaja's presence. We were ducks in water finally, being devotees in his association, and we felt in our element due to the atmosphere Maharaj created with his bhakti. Maharaj was the swan that we always looked up to, always taking the essence of spiritual life out of this dirty place and showing us the power of purity in mood standards and service. And I did want to really just a small pastime when we heard, I think it was really late in the evening, that Gopal Krishna Swami went back to the spiritual world. I was actually pretty emotional. Our family was, of course, like so many of us were. And then, yeah, I guess my son was, you know, he's going through his teenage years, but he told me later, he said, Mom, when you cried, I went to my room and I cried. And he actually did tell Sugopi was his old friend, and this Sugopi said, I guess it was just that day that she had reached out just by chance, and Aja said, I'm so sorry about what happened, and told Sugopi used to live here and serve Maharaj with her family, of course, and so they grew up together. And then Sugopi came back and just said that, she said, Aja, thank you so much. We actually didn't know, but because you let us know, like all people, my son letting him know, then we were able to go to India, be there on time, be there for, you know, get tickets.